high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? Next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined for analysis by Sue Smith. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's the United States, and they take on Sweden.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully, we're not disappointed.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Filippa Angeldal. Olme. Andersson. Eriksson. Angeldal. Brytting Kannerud. Julia Zigiotti Olme. Jonna Andersson. Björn. On to Eriksson. Julia Zigiotti Olme. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. Emily Fox. And a throw in for Sweden. And take it away.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Well, possibilities in the centre. And a confident clearance. Nice looking move, this. Plenty of support here. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Anderson. Might be a chance here. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Here's the replay, and it's a nice bit of skill to beat a marker. Then she keeps her composure to finish off well. It's a quality goal, that.
1-0 then. Angeldal. Björn. Filippa Angeldal. Julia Zigiotti Olme. On to Aslani. Olme. Now with Rolfö. Stina Blackstenius. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game.
Yeah, the back line are getting dragged all over here.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. They're using her considerable strength to shield the ball. And she's in a decent position. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Kosovari Aslani. That's a good ball. Now there to intercept. Trinity Rodman. Katarina Macario. Promising attack. Lavelle. Now opening things up. Rose Lavelle. Well, the attack fizzled out.
Yeah, it was good work rate off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Angeldal. Natalie Björn. And Aslani. In search of an equaliser. Olme. Julia Zigiotti Olme. Anderson. And passing it well. The delivery. And a solid stop there. So the corner played into the box. The keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jonna Andersson. On to Aslani. Julia Zigiotti Olme. Rolfö. Natalie Björn. Olme. Blackstenius. Björn. Now with Rolfö. Fridolina Rolfö. And Aslani. Rolfö. Magdalena Eriksson. Julia Zigiotti-Olme. Oh, moving it nicely. It's a neat move. Terrific piece of anticipation. A bit wasteful in possession from Sweden. Rodman. Now with Rodman. Trinity Rodman. Mallory Swanson. And over the touchline for what will be a Sweden throw. Magdalena Eriksson. Olme. And Aslani. Julia Zigiotti-Olme. Angeldal. Emily Fox. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that.
Yeah, it could be a dangerous tactic, this. They need to push up a bit for me.
Rose Lavelle. Swanson. Lavelle. Katarina Macario. And the ball back with Sweden here. Natalie Björn. Björn. Angeldal. And good anticipation. Lavelle. How did they let that attack come to an end? Aslani. And played the pass well. Rytting Kannerud. Filippa Angeldal. Jonna Andersson. And they keep it moving. Angeldal. On to Eriksson. Olme. Decent idea. Nice sequence this. Excellent pass. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Johanna Rytting Kannerud. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Mallory Swanson. Well, she keeps moving. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Jonna Andersson. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Kosovari Aslani. Aslani. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, there we are. A more than acceptable first-half performance from her. What have you made of what she's put into the game so far?
Yeah, she's had a really productive first half. She gave her side the lead with a tidy finish, but it's her all-round play that's been so good too. Hopefully we're going to see more of that in the second half.
So they get the second half going here. Emily Fox. Macario. Takes the shot. Well, she was on the scent of her second goal of the game.
Yeah, you've got to admire her movement, regularly turning up in spots that cause problems.
Now a short corner here. Lavelle and whipped into the box. Still could be dangerous. And the attack fizzling out. Philippa Angeldal. And out of play for a USA throw-in. Crystal Dunn. Lavelle. Now what can they do from here? Moving it so confidently now.
Oh, they've got a chance here, you know.
Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Angeldal. Well read to win possession back. Emily Fox. Lavelle. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Well, standing off a bit, aren't they? Beautiful pass. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
Johanna Rytting-Kanerud. Philippa Angeldal. Rytting-Kanerud. And Blackstenius. Rolfö. In search of an equaliser. Holme. On to Aslani. And what a magical save it was! Trying to pick out a teammate. Just a bit too high with that attempt. 30 minutes left for play. And look at this! And possibilities here. Swanson. On to Dunn. For attacking possibilities. And given away by the US. Aslani. Here's Eriksson. Jonna Andersson. Andersson. Rytting Kannerud. Natalie Björn. On to Aslani. Johanna Rytting Kannerud. Determined not to give it away. Must be! And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, they're still behind, but it's not for the want of trying. I'm sure if they get another opportunity soon, they'll take it.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Crystal Dunn. Rose Lavelle. On to Dunn. Lavelle. Macario. Looking for the final pass. And that is how to block. And she's in a decent position. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And an opening! Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Into the final 20 minutes.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they haven't been at their best today, really.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. And there the move ends for now. Katarina Macario. Well, she's certainly not alone. Can she? Trinity Rodman. Promising possession, this. Oh, it's on! And the keeper showing good hands. And the substitution will occur now. And taken short. Might lead to a chance. On to Rodman. Trinity Rodman. They want another goal. Interesting pass. Has eyes for goal. And foiled only by the crossbar. And the attack fizzling out. Eriksson. Fridolina Rolfö. Fridolina Rolfö. There's space for them here. Will it go in? And credit due, a good intervention. Filippa Angeldal. Can they set up a chance? Oh, disappointing clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. That'll be a USA ball. Rose Lavelle. Well, nicely cut out. Rytting Kannerud. Can they level it here? Filippa Angeldal. Jonna Andersson. Well, can they open up the defence here? Magdalena Eriksson. Angeldal. Bennison. Andersson. Eriksson. Natalie Björn. Angeldal. On to Eriksson. Fridolina Rolfö. Oh, that's a clever ball. Angeldal. Björn. Johanna Rytting-Kanerud. The cross is on. He got in the way of that cross. Natalie Björn. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Filippa Angeldal. Johanna Rytting-Kanerud. Jonna Andersson. Björn. Rytting-Kanerud. And there's the feed into the box. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here's the replay, and you've got to say they deserve it. Piling the pressure on, creating opportunities, and they finished it off well.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Rodman. Katarina Macario. Done. Macario. Done with it now. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. There we have it. The 90 minutes are over and nothing to choose between the sides. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Jonna Andersson. Björn. On to Aslani. Rolfö. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball.
Yeah, clever play waiting for support.
Lavelle. Katarina Macario. Rose Lavelle. Macario. Marvellous defending. Magdalena Eriksson. Bennison. Here's Eriksson. Hannah Bennison. And teammates to play it to. And good anticipation. Possession ceded by the USA. Bennison. Anderson. Hannah Benison. High-tempo football.
Yeah, it's like they're just chasing shadows.
Well, they have the ball again. Rose Lavelle. Katarina Macario. Attack looks promising. Rodman. And swiftly ending that attack. Shielding the ball superbly. Fox. Rose Lavelle. Now opening things up. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? And keeping possession. Opportunity. Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. And intercepting it. Now, options are plenty. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Angeldal. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Philippa Angeldal. Johanna Rytting-Kanerud. And Aslani. Jonna Andersson. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. Trinity Rodman, and failure to keep the ball by the United States. Fridolina Rolfö. Really fine play to keep possession. And the ball back with the US now. Lavelle. Distribution. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Lavelle. Time running out, but they could yet win it. Well, disappointing end to the move. And a throw-in for the United States. For improvement as throw-ins go.
Absolutely no need to gift the ball like that.
Benison. Philippa Angeldal. Hannah Benison. A good idea, but overhit. Swanson. On to Coffey. Sam Coffey. Mallory Swanson. If they can finish here, that might be that. A decisive clearance it was. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Björn. Angeldal. In a decent position. Has eyes for goal. Palmed away by the keeper. And has it now.
Well, she's no doubt relieved to get hold of it in the end, but the initial save was absolutely outstanding.
Emily Fox. Lavelle. The emphasis very much on attack. In with a chance. And that's a really big save under massive pressure.
Yeah, that was superb to keep him in it. I thought that might settle the game, you know.
Corner kick played in. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Well, the threat could be there. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And confidently converted. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. Oh, she's missed from the spot. Off the post. Job done from the spot. Magnificently. And that's how to take a penalty. Low and into the back of the net. So much riding on this. And that's how to keep it alive. Well, a successful kick here, and that will be that. Clinical as always, in front of goal.
Well, if we watch this again, that's so close to being a fantastic stop. The goalkeeper anticipates which way the ball's going to go, and she shows great agility to get across the goal, but the ball just manages to sneak in over the top.